Good afternoon, everybody. It is noon. Doug Jenkins with the Findlay-Hancock County Chamber of Commerce. We are live talking with anniversary members. Nadine Weininger from the Blanchard Valley Center joining us today. Nadine, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
Doing well. Happy to have you along with us. It's a busy month for the Blanchard Valley Center. We'll get into all of it here in just a second. Of course, Blanchard Valley Center has been a member for 10 years here at the Findlay-Hancock County Chamber of Commerce, but 70 years in operation in Findlay and Hancock County and doing a lot of great work in the community. Let's just talk a little bit about the history of the organization and maybe how it got started.
Oh, it's my favorite part to talk about. Back in 1952, a group of parents got together after realizing that their children were denied access to public schools. And so they got together with this dilemma and realized that they just need to form their own school. So Howard Methodist Church on Cherry Street was the location. It started off with 8 students and 1 teacher. And from there, it kind of grew. It realized that there was a need for this service. So in 1952, that time frame was when the school started. And then later on, the Tell and Opal Thompson family, they had a child with a disability, and they donated 3 acres of land to have the school built here at Blanchard Valley Center. So from there, it just continued to grow because obviously there's adults with disabilities. So we had our activity center built, which was the former BVI, which is the building that I'm actually in right now.
Okay.
And we had a residential setting built and a preschool added to the school.
So it keeps growing, services keep expanding, and just doing great work in the community. And I know when I go to different businesses, I see people from the Blanchard Valley Center there and working and having this fulfilling life. And it all really starts with that start of the BVC.
Yes, I think that's the starting point of it all is that advocacy from those parents. And then it just kind of grew to realize that, people need to have meaning and purpose to their lives. And what more can we do to offer that? Changes throughout the year. So, we're getting ready to celebrate 70 years. And it really kind of boils down to that advocacy. In 2014, our residential setting that we have on Main Cross, BVRSI, that's what they're known as now. They privatized in 14, and then in 17, our industries privatized, which is now known as Can-Do Group. So a lot has changed, even just since the time that I've been here. So much has changed in the DD field, but it all boils down to advocacy.
So as you mentioned, 70th anniversary, a big celebration coming up here a little bit later this month. What do you have in store for the people?
So I have my little flyer here. We are celebrating 70 years on October 19th here at Blanchard Valley Center from 5 to 7 p.m. It's kind of just an open house, drop in, visit with us. We'd love to see, people who have worked here in the past over 70 years. Anybody from the community is welcome to come in, learn more about what we do. We have a whole roadmap of all the services and supports that we provide. And we'd love to have people come in and just, we would like to thank them for their support over the years.
Absolutely. You go to the Small Business Awards and then you go right to the open house. It's
Absolutely.
1 for 1. Easy enough to do there. And of course, October is always, I think, a fun month for the Blanchard Valley Center. I know it doesn't only take place this month, but you guys do it up for the Halloween parade every year. You see the shark in the background there. Yep, right behind you. I won't ask you to spoil this year's parade, but float, but you guys do a lot of work, and it's impressive to see. When does this all start?
So this year we started, the earliest we ever have, we started in February, planning it. We started constructing it in like mid to late March, but I'm sitting in our lobby, our training center lobby, and we have all 4 of our winning floats, little pieces of it to kind of highlight all the work that gets put into it. So we're very proud here. We're humble, but we're very proud of the work that we put in. I will say in our newsletter, there's a little bit of a hint of what our theme is for this year.
Oh, there you go. That's a good tease. So if people want that newsletter, how can they sign up for it?
It's on our Facebook page, but you can sign up on it by emailing info@blanchardvalley.org.
Very good. And again, it's always an awesome float. But I just think that the work that puts in, it's that sense of pride, everybody utilizing the services at Blanchard Valley Center, they get into it, and it becomes kind of a community rallying point.
Yes, it's our favorite thing to do all year.
What we were just over at the Blanchard Valley Center a few months ago. We did a ribbon cutting for the smart home and some of the technologies that are available. How much has technology just made independent living such a more of a possibility?
Oh my gosh. So Ohio is a technology first state, which basically means that there is emphasis on technology for every individual that we work with. There has to be some kind of technology push. So that's like these remote supports in these homes, of how your stove can operate. It might have a beeping alarm of something to tell you like you left it on. We have bed shakers that help people wake up in the morning if they can't hear. It's amazing. It's amazing. That smart house, we're willing to allow community members to come in and check it out. If anybody wants to have a little tour, we have had individuals that we support go and tour and spend the night and take advantage of that home, that we have available and all the different technologies inside of it.
It is very cool. We were all very impressed when we got to come over and see that. So if people want to learn more about the Blanchard Valley Center, all the services that you offer, maybe what the Halloween parade float's going to be, or if they want to take part, my favorite event every year, and I've told you this, I think I tell people this on Facebook all the time, is the basketball game every March, although I'm still recovering from my foot injury from this year. But that's on me. That's not on you guys. I'm just apparently getting older. But if they want to find out about anything that you're doing, what's the best way to do that?
Our Facebook page, Instagram, and our website for sure, blanchardvalley.org. And yes, we've already started planning for the celebrity basketball game. So we're looking forward to March as well.
All right. Well, I'm going to try and get my foot back in shape so that I can play again in 2023. Nadine, thank you for joining us today. And again, our tip of the cap to everybody at the Blanchard Valley Center. I think everybody is in agreement of all the great work that you do over there. We're always blown away by it, and just happy to be a small part of it and being able to tell your story.
Thank you so much.
All right, and that'll do it for our member anniversary segment today. I think we have a Meet Our New Member segment coming up a little bit later this week, so make sure you're subscribed to the Facebook page, but you can also see these now on YouTube and on LinkedIn. So make sure you're subscribed to the Chamber of Commerce there as well, so you can keep up to date with everything going on in the Findlay and Hancock County business community. For Nadine, I'm Doug Jenkins. We'll see you next time. Easy for me to say, live from the Findlay Hancock County Chamber of